The Abandoned House. A Tale by Learning English Listening.
At the end of the street, there was an old, abandoned house that had been empty for years. The house was next to a cemetery, and people whispered that it was haunted. The overgrown lawn and broken windows made it look like a place where no one would want to go. But one day, a curious teenager named Alex decided to explore the house and find out what secrets it held. Alex was brave, or so he thought. He had always been fascinated by the old house and had heard rumors that something sinister had happened there. So, he decided to investigate. He grabbed a flashlight and headed towards the house. As he got closer, he saw that the gate to the cemetery was open, and the wind was howling. It was a dark and stormy night, and Alex began to feel nervous. As he approached the house, he heard a strange noise, like footsteps coming from inside. He hesitated for a moment, but then continued. He pushed open the creaky door and stepped inside. The air was thick with dust, and the floorboards creaked under his feet. He shone his flashlight around, and the light illuminated the room. Suddenly, he heard a loud banging noise, and the door slammed shut behind him. Alex tried to open it, but it was jammed shut. He began to feel trapped and scared. Then, he heard a whisper coming from upstairs. He slowly climbed the stairs, and as he reached the top, he saw a shadowy figure lurking in the hallway. Alex froze in fear, unsure of what to do next. Suddenly, the figure turned and ran down the hall, disappearing through a door. Alex followed, but the door was locked. He tried to force it open, but it wouldn't budge. He was trapped. The figure was still moving around inside, and he could hear footsteps and muffled voices. Alex started to panic. He was stuck in the haunted house with no way out. Suddenly, the door creaked open, and he saw a group of shadowy figures coming towards him. They were wearing black robes and masks, and they looked terrifying. They grabbed him and dragged him into a secret room. Inside, there were strange symbols on the walls and a strange smell in the air. Alex could feel his heart pounding in his chest. The figures started chanting in a language he didn't understand, and he knew he was in trouble. He had stumbled upon something sinister, and he had no idea how to get out. Suddenly, the door burst open, and a group of police officers stormed in, arresting the figures and freeing Alex. He was relieved to be out of the haunted house, but he knew he would never forget what he had seen. The abandoned house at the end of the street had been the site of a secret cult, and Alex had stumbled upon their meeting place. From that day on, Alex never went back to the old house. He knew it held dark secrets, and he was happy to leave it alone. The abandoned house would always be a symbol of fear and mystery, a place where the unknown lurked.